The zero-balance tightrope. Tanvi stared at her laptop screen, her heart racing faster than a Mumbai local train. The launch of her sustainable brand, Eco Utsav, was live. Suddenly, the notifications started popping. Ding, ding, ding. 10 orders in 5 minutes. She felt like she was on top of the world. "We did it," she whispered, her eyes shining with the dream of a successful startup. Her co-founder, Advait, was already in the small warehouse room, surrounded by piles of bamboo fabric. He was frantically printing shipping labels. "Tanvi, look at this. At this rate, we will sell out in a week," he shouted over the sound of the printer. The dream was finally becoming a reality, and the thrill was better than any caffeine kick. But the honeymoon phase ended when the first big invoice landed in their inbox. The fabric supplier in Tirupur wanted 5 lakh rupees immediately. Advait showed Tanvi the ledger, his face turning pale. On paper, they were profitable, but their bank account was looking very skinny. "We have the orders, but we don't have the cash to pay for the next batch," Advait said, his voice trembling. Tanvi spent the whole afternoon on the phone with a giant retail chain that had bought half their stock. "Sir, please, the payment was due yesterday," she pleaded. But the voice on the other end was cold. "Madam, our process takes 90 days. Please wait." Tanvi hung up, feeling a knot tighten in her stomach. The 90-day rule was a slow poison for a small business like theirs. It was the 28th of the month. The 3 tailors they had hired were waiting for their salaries. Advait checked the bank balance for the 10th time that hour. 7,000 rupees, he muttered. "That's all we have. How will we pay the staff? They have families to feed." The weight of responsibility felt like a mountain on his chest. Tanvi looked at her gold bangle, the one her grandmother had given her for her graduation. It was her only safety net. Without saying a word, she took it off and placed it on the table. "Sell it," she told Advait. "Our people must get paid first. We will survive this month, somehow." They sat at a roadside stall, sharing a single cutting chai to save money. The silence between them was heavy. "This is the Death Valley they talk about in business books, isn't it?" Advait asked. Tanvi nodded. "It's not about the ideas, Advait. It's about the cash. We are walking a tightrope with no net below us." 2 days later, Advait's phone buzzed. It was an SMS from the bank. He stared at the screen, his thumb hovering over the notification. He was too scared to open it. What if the retail payment was rejected? What if they were truly at zero? He closed his eyes and took a deep breath, his fingers shaking as he tapped the screen. "Advait, look!" Tanvi screamed, running into the room. She had seen the notification on her laptop. The retail giant had finally transferred the funds. The balance wasn't just back to normal. It was enough to cover the supplier, the rent, and the next 3 months of production. She felt like she could finally breathe again. They sat on the floor of their warehouse, exhausted but victorious. Their first year was almost over. They had learned the hardest lesson of all. Profit is a dream, but cash flow is reality. "Next year will be better," Advait said, looking at his bitten-down nails. Tanvi smiled and nodded. "Next year, we won't just survive. We will soar."